Welcome to the GATE Academy. I'm sure all of you are taking care of your health. So today we're going to make a video on 2-year preparation strategy for GATE 23 preparation. So when this has first occurred to my mind that I'm going to make a video on 2-year GATE preparation, then I thought about students' reaction. Okay, what would students generally think about 2-year preparation? Then one expression has occurred to me. Right? So 2 years of preparation for any competitive examination. A delivery of a baby is going to take just 9 months of time. Whereas we are talking about a preparation strategy for 2 years. Shocking, isn't it? But when I have seen the challenges that the students generally face during their preparation, and also the recent changes that have happened in GATE examination, GATE 21, where the 3rd-year students are now eligible to take the examination. So I think that the 2-year strategy is going to be very relevant. In fact, this strategy will be so relevant to all those students who are currently pursuing the BTech, especially the 2nd-year students who are thinking about writing the examination in 3rd year, because there's a lot of advantages of clearing the examination with a very good rank in the 3rd year itself. Great advantage, because then you can completely focus your 4th year on internships or getting a better opportunities. Okay, you will be relaxed if you already had a very great performance in GATE in 3rd year. And even for 3rd year students, because you can write your examination, the GATE examination in 3rd year itself and also 4th year. And of course, working professionals. See, working professionals these days, okay, many of them who are writing GATE examination are working in the private jobs. So they know that there is a lot of stress, okay, sometimes the work is going to get extended. So everything is not going to go as per plan. In fact, the BTech period is the actual honeymoon period for anyone's life, isn't it? So even the working professionals will be having this in mind, like 1 year preparation, can I make it? Because we would require, actually speaking, when 1 year of very strong preparation. But sometimes, unfortunately, because of many reasons, we could not do justice to 1 year preparation. So having a 2-year preparation strategy is something which is going to be really helpful for all the working professionals. And even those students who have completed their BTech, maybe in the last year or completed the BTech, okay, not having a very strong foundation, thinking whether it is 1 year is sufficient or not, I think you'll find your answers in this video, right? So we are going to discuss about why is it required to have a 2-year preparation strategy if 1 year of GATE preparation is sufficient. Okay, I feel a 1 year of focused preparation is sufficient. Then why are we making a video on 2-year preparation strategy? Now, once we understand this, once we understand the sense of this, then we will talk about what are the care that we have to take in the preparation. What are the preparation strategy tips that I can give you that I have learned seeing the students prepare the GATE examination the last 6-7 years. And of course, I also have my own experience of preparing for the GATE examination. Apart from that, I will be telling you the common mistakes, 3 common mistakes which are done by any student who are having a long preparation. Because, you know, if you're having a 2-year preparation, it's really, really, and really long, isn't it? So it's very important to understand and realize that generally what are the mistakes that students do in their preparation and ensure that we don't do such mistakes in our preparation. And I will be giving you the study plan and possibly a timetable, a very crisp timetable. If you want an elaborate video on the study plan and timetable, we can also make a dedicated video on that. But I'll crisply cover how the study plan has to be there for the 2-year preparation. So this video is going to be very, very helpful for all the students who are going to write the GATE examination very seriously, right? So coming to myself, I'm Santosh Gondhi. I have been training and motivating students for the last 6-7 years, right? So I have myself written my GATE examination in the year 2012, where I have got an All India GATE rank of 286 in electronics and communications. With my GATE rank, I have worked as a trainee scientist for the span of 2 years in CSIR. After that, my passion towards teaching has brought me to the GATE Academy, where I've been associated for the last 7 years. So this is crisply about myself, right? So let me see that who are all participating in today's session. So I can see Kishan Karthik. Hi Kishan, how are you? How is your preparation going on? I can see Tarun, who is part of the session. I think Tarun, I've already answered your question, isn't it? Yeah, right. So students, okay, if you are liking our videos, please click on the like button. Don't forget. Please share with the friends. If you find the content very helpful for you, please do share the content with others. And if you are actually enjoying our content, please subscribe to our channel as well. This will be very, very helpful for the channel. And of course, it's a motivation for all the people who are doing the videos for you, right? So let us go into the part of the content. Success favors the prepared. Okay. See, every success, see, whenever we see any successful person, we just see the success, isn't it? Oh, this guy has got the top 10 rank, top 50 rank. We just see the success, but we don't see the preparation behind it. And behind every successful person, there would be a very, very strong preparation. Okay, of course, nothing is going to happen only because of luck. Luck will always support, but the major important thing is the preparation. So preparation is very, very important, right? So it's really, really important. The students, I think Manan is saying that I did not start my preparation. This video is going to be very helpful for you, okay, because you understand the essence of preparation. Now, when you are having 2 years of preparation, so is it really, really wrong, isn't it? 2 years having a strong motivation is actually very, very difficult. In fact, I myself have experienced when I was preparing for the 1 year of preparation, I actually was not confident about my motivation levels. So am I going to have the same motivation levels that I had when I started my preparation? Am I going to continue? So this fear I always had, and definitely it is going to be there for any student who's preparing for not more than 6 months or 1 year or 2 years of preparation. Here we are talking about a 2-year preparation, isn't it? Okay, see, 1 year preparation is definitely good enough, but we see challenges in the student life that they don't find sufficient amount of time for practice. Sometimes, the foundation, the basics which are required are not strong, or to understand the pattern of the examination, what is required itself, it will take a long time. So sometimes even 1 year preparation we are going to fall short in the 1 year preparation. Okay, we know we have talent, but we don't have sufficient amount of practice and revision. That is where 2-year preparation is going to be really, really helpful for you. But I would request all of the students to write the examination every year. Okay, so if you are thinking about even 2-year preparation, it is required to write the GATE examination every year. Why I'm saying this, I'll just give an example. We all use smartphones, and don't we? We do use the smartphones. Majority of them are Android. Few people use iPhones, but majority of us use the Android phones. And Android will release version. Let us consider that the Android releases version every year. So would you appreciate Android releasing version every year, or it is going to release for 2 years? We always appreciate it is going to be released every year because we want updates, right? Update is very, very important for us. Now, the advantage that you'll have, okay, with every year is that once you have got the update, okay, a version update from Android, so what we can do is that we can see the changes that have happened and we can give feedbacks, isn't it? We give feedbacks so that they can come up with a better version, right? In the same way, when you are preparing for 2 years of preparation, the advantage is that you can give every year, isn't it? Now, I want all of you to write the examination the next year, which is, we are in the month of July. So I want all of you to write the GATE examination in GATE 22, which is going to be conducted in February, and see yourself, where do you stand? What are the learnings? Because this is the essence of my preparation strategy. Whatever 2-year preparation strategy I'm telling you, I would want you to write the examination in the year GATE 22. GATE 22 examination has to be taken, and then only you have to target GATE 23. Even though we are talking about 2-year preparation strategy, For gate 23, it's very, very important that you have to write your gate 22, because it is going to give you self-feedback. It is going to give you a lot of learnings, because the moment you are going to write an examination, you will definitely have a mindset. You will try to prepare the mindset which is required for the examination. Okay, now once you go to the examination, once you see your rank, the marks that you are getting, you will understand what are the areas where you are lagging. And that becomes a strong foundation for the next year. Don't worry, I'll be telling everything step by step, how to take the 2-year preparation forward. I'll be discussing each and everything which is required for the preparation. See, 2-year preparation, I understand that it's long, but you're going to have a 30 to 35 years of career. Okay, examination like GATE is going to have a very strong impact on your career. Okay, you can get your dream jobs through the GATE examination. So, of course, you think about the 2-year preparation, but also do think about your 30 to 35 years of career. I feel the GATE examination deserves a very good attempt. Now, let me talk about some very important preparation tips that every student has to follow when they are preparing for the GATE examination 2 years. First of all, start your preparation with a subject which is basic and which is going to be scoring. So the reason why I have put this image is because of the fact that, you see, a very strong tree would require very strong roots, isn't it? So if the roots are not very strong, then you cannot have a very good tree, okay, very big tree. Similarly, if you're starting with the subjects which are going to be the foundation of your preparation, whether you are a self-study student or a student who's preparing under coaching, doesn't matter. In both the cases, I would strongly recommend to have a very strong foundation with the basic subjects, especially those subjects which are scoring. And of course, when you listen about a basic subject and a scoring subject, 2 subjects will definitely come to your mind. They are engineering mathematics and general aptitude, right? Engineering mathematics is having a weightage of 13 marks and general aptitude is having a weightage of 15 marks. So totally you have 28 marks. Okay, so even if you are able to start the preparation, even if you solve, okay, 4 or 5 problems on daily basis, okay, or regular basis, okay, maybe you're not having time on daily basis, but you can do a planning in such a way that you are doing it regularly, right? Maybe for every 2-3 days. Actually, you are having a very strong foundation if you are preparing your general aptitude and mathematics. So we made a video on general aptitude and mathematics by Ankit sir and Pallavi ma'am. Do watch the video. It's going to be very, very helpful if you wanted to know more about the general aptitude and the engineering mathematics. In fact, we have also made a video on standard reference books. Okay, if any student who's preparing self-study, unfortunately, because of financial resources, okay, constraints, if you're not able to go for a coaching, if you opt for a self-study, in that case, we also made a video on the standard reference books. Please keep in mind that you should always start with those subjects which are basic and scoring. Okay, this is first one. Second one, which I personally got very much benefited during my preparation days, is that if you have a preparation partner, I'm not talking about life partner, okay, if you have a preparation partner who is going to prepare with you day in and day out, it adds a lot of value to your preparation, because you will have a lot of, okay, ups and downs in your preparation, right? And because okay, we are very busy with our lives, we have a lot of deviations in our life. Having a person along with you is preparing equally focused as you are. In fact, I would always appreciate if you choose such a study partner who is better than you, okay, better version of you, so that you can make yourself better and better. But any person who takes their preparation very, very seriously, okay, if you opt such a study partner and have a combined study plan, possibly a combined study plan where you can revise. See, revision is very, very important part of the GATE exam preparation. So in the part of revision, if you are able to revise together, it adds a lot of value, because of the fact that if 2 people prepare together, what happens is that your revision will be, or your focus levels will be very, very high. I personally have seen this, right? The focus levels will be very, very high, because the other person will be asking you the questions, you have to answer it. So thereby your focus levels will actually increase if you have a study partner. And of course, you can discuss, okay, whenever you are down, your friend is going to help you out. When your friend is down, you're going to help you out. But always ensure that you are working for the benefit of each other. Okay, it should not be only one way. It should be a benefit of both the people. Okay, so having a study partner will actually help your preparation a lot. That's my personal suggestion, my dear students. Third one, if you are having a 2-year preparation, it means that you are having an early start. You are having a early start to your preparation, which is a big advantage. But at the same time, it can be a big loss if you don't utilize it properly. Because what happens is that if you start early, then you think that, okay, there is a lot of time available for your preparation, isn't it? Okay, a lot of time are available. Let me chill, right? So take an advantage of the early start. Okay, because of the early start, you will have a lot of time. Okay, and what you can do is that, because generally what happens is that even when we plan the classes for the 2-year course students, initially the number of classes will be lesser, maybe weekly twice, weekly once, weekly thrice. Initial frequency will be very less. So what students can take an advantage here is that they can create a foundation for the remaining subjects. Okay, because if you take the coaching in the Gate Academy, then you might have seen that we also provide the recorded videos. Okay, so what happens is that if you have recorded videos, anytime you can watch the videos, right? Live videos will be there, live sessions will be there, recorded sessions will be there. So if you have such a provision where you are watching the live sessions, but you have a regular intervals of time where you can cover the foundation for the subjects which are going to come in future. So by this, you are making justice to your future preparation. Okay, whatever future preparation is going to be there, you're doing justice to it because you're taking your time to make your foundation very, very strong. And by the time the subject starts, okay, you are already having a strong foundation in that subject. This is what I personally felt. Okay, because the students are having me, because the classes are less doesn't mean that, okay, you have to be very relaxed in your preparation. Okay, that you have to take an advantage of that. You have to take an advantage of that. So what you can do is that you can watch, you can follow the recorded sessions wherever. Okay, these days there are a lot of videos available in YouTube also. Okay, so there also you can watch the recorded session. Try to create a foundation for the important subjects where you personally feel that you are lagging. Okay, so there you can make your preparation really, really strong if you are starting early. Okay, so foundation will help you a lot. Again and again, I'm telling the same point. Fourth, very, very important point, what I wanted to tell here is that as a student, we think that, okay, so I'll be preparing from there, I'll be preparing from here. Okay, there's a YouTube channel. Okay, I'll follow this. So what happens unknowingly or unknowingly is that we are trying to widen our resources. The moment the number of resources, number of books, number of things that you're trying to follow, if it increases, then the complications in the preparation is going to increase. When the complication increases, it becomes very, very difficult for you to revise. So my suggestion is that if you are at the start of your preparation or you're just thinking to start your preparation, doesn't matter whether you're going for a coaching or you're doing a self-study, it's very, very important to keep in your mind that if you increase your resources so much, it becomes very, very difficult for you to do the revision. Because we are not talking about one subject or two subjects. We are talking about on an average 10 subjects of preparation in GATE examination. So it's very, very important, my dear students, that you have to know that what are the resources which are very good for you, which are going to suit your preparation. Of course, see, one t-shirt is not going to fit all, right? In the same way, one book is not going to fit for all. Okay, you can have a pool of resources in which you are going to choose the resource that is suiting you a lot, right? So that is what I'm trying to make the point here. So ensure that you are having the focused resources which are going to really, really help you in preparation, right? So limit your resources, have the strong resources, and ensure that you keep your preparation as focused as possible. So at this point, let me see if I'm having any doubts from the students. Okay. So Tarun, so you can ask this question at the end of the session. Okay, I can help you out. Yeah. So there is a student who's asking that, sir, I'm in my first year. Okay, so I wanted to start the preparation. Right. See, if you are in your first year, okay, you still have a lot of time, isn't it? So what you can do is that in the first year, you can do the foundation courses. Okay, what you can do is that how the mathematics is there. You can do a little bit of research about the syllabus, okay? And you can also see the standard reference book video that we have made. And also we made a dedicated video on, okay, how to start your preparation. Okay, there is a video that we made on how to start your preparation. That is also going to be very, very helpful for you. This video dedicatedly helps you if you're having 2 years or more than 2 years of your preparation. But if your question is how to start the preparation, we already made a video. So you can follow our YouTube channel. You can go to the search button and click on how and why to how to start the preparation, GATE preparation. Okay, so you will get a video on that. Sir, I'm in my second year, recently completed first year. Please tell the strategy for civil engineering branch. So Pratiksha, this video, what I'm currently delivering is a generic video. Okay, it's not a specific video for any stream. Okay, so if you are really wanting us to make a specific video on civil engineering or per se for any particular stream, you can mention in the comment box after completion of this video. We will see the requirement of the students and we will make a video according to that. Okay, so going ahead, my dear students, the next point I'm going to talk is about mistakes. See, we all fear mistakes, okay, because we all think that, okay, if I make a mistake, what other people will think. Let us say if you wanted to improve your language, if you wanted to improve your speaking skills, okay, unless and until you try speaking, okay, your English or any language is not going to get built. In the same way, whatever you wanted to build, you will definitely make the mistakes yourself and you will learn from it. So first of all, don't worry about the people, what they think. If I'm not able to solve this problem, what the people will think. If I ask a wrong question, what faculty will think. Please don't have this sort of questions, because this is something that any student has to learn. Okay, so if you are making mistakes, do make mistakes, but it's very, very important to learn from it. So any student who are making the same mistake repeatedly, then that is going to be a bigger problem, right? Because you can make mistakes, but you can learn from it. Okay, then you are smart. But if you are learning from the mistakes of the other people, if you are learning from the mistakes that I have done during my preparation, if you are learning from the mistakes of your seniors, if you are learning from others, then it is a very important skill that you have, because it's very important to learn from your mistakes, and it is also more crucial to learn from the mistakes of others, because you will have a lot of learnings here. Okay, and it is not necessary that you make the mistake. Other people have made the mistake, you learn from it. That is how you become a wise person. That's how you become a wise person. So I'm going to tell you 3 common mistakes that the students have done, okay, or generally students do in their preparation, especially when you're having a so long preparation. If you're able to avoid those mistakes, my dear students, it's going to be really, really beneficial for you. Number 1, the biggest mistake that the students do, especially those students who are having a longer preparation, is that initially they will not, okay, take the preparation seriously. Okay, see, for any preparation there are 2 important things. One is where you are learning from, okay, a faculty. Okay, if you're going for a coaching, you'll be learning from a faculty, or if you're a self-study student, then you would be learning from a sort of reference books or something like that. Okay, but you also want a dedicated time where you can revise the content, where you can do the problem solving which is required. You take the tests. So your time has to be divided into 2 parts, where you are learning the content, clearing the topics, getting clarity on the topics. The other is where you are revising and practicing and taking tests. 2 components are very much required. From the very start of your preparation, you would require both. Classes are also very important, or the time that you're investing to learn and make notes is a very important thing. Apart from that, it is also important to have a strong self-study or fixed self-study start. Generally, what students do is that they do the classes, okay, they're motivated at the start, they do the classes, but they don't find time for their self-preparation. This is one of the biggest mistakes students do. By the time they realize that, okay, now we are having only a 6 months of preparation, 8 months of preparation, the preparation itself is going to become so complicated, because there are a lot of subjects. Okay, if you do from the start itself, then it is going to be easier for you. Okay, now if you postpone it, then you will have other commitments also, right? So it becomes very, very difficult for you to have a very strong preparation. So what you have to do is that you have to be very serious in your preparation. In fact, before you start your preparation itself, okay, if you're a student who did not start your preparation, what my suggestion is that you do the planning of your time. Okay, definitely it is required to have a time for your self study. Okay, without self study nothing can be done. So have a fixed slot of time for your self study. Doesn't matter whether you're a self study student or you are preparing from any coaching, doesn't matter. It's very important to divide your time into two parts and ensure that you are giving focus to both the important things, and be serious about your preparation from the first day of your preparation itself. Second thing, I already told you about the resources. Okay, so we try to follow a lot of resources. Never ever complicate your preparation. Keep it as simple as possible. See, what all things are required in your preparation, if I have to tell you, is that first you wanted to make a very good notes. Good notes and concept clarity is the most important fundamental thing for your preparation. Okay, and let me tell you, so many people have this mentality that they go into the depth of the preparation. Okay, and they try to follow so many resources, which I already told, and they think about doing a lot of research during their gate preparation time. The problem is that every subject that you're preparing, it itself is an ocean. Okay, every subject is going to be it's like an ocean. Now, if you go into the depth, which is actually not required for the preparation, instead of helping the preparation, it is actually making your preparation more and more complex, which is actually going to be very dangerous. Similarly, problem solving. So people are very crazy about problem solving, right? So they'll try to solve hundreds of problems, thousands of problems, but the problem solving is required to an optimum level. Okay, for example, if you are already comfortable with the concept, if you're already doing a good problem solving, then ensure that you're focusing on the other concepts, other subjects where you are not able to do very well. Okay, so I have seen people getting stuck in one subject, okay, trying to have a strong command on a one subject at the cost of the other subjects. This is one of the basic and the most committed mistakes by the students, that they try to complicate the preparation. So if you wanted to do a very good gate preparation, be smart. Be smart, my dear students, that you know what is required. If you don't know, please ask questions. Okay, what is required? Understand what is required for the examination, and then you make your preparation. Okay, don't be very much emotional with the concepts that I wanted to have, a lot of depth. It's good to have a curiosity about the concept, but you should know your limitations also. Your time is your limitation. You should have a simple preparation, okay, which is going to help you to have a very focused mind and non-worried mind. Okay, so what happens is that if you do too much, so your mind will also be worried, right? So it's important not to complicate your preparation. Keep it simple and do the problem solving which is required. If you don't have a great amount of time for the last 30-year problem solving of the GATE examination, restrict yourself to 10 years, which is fine. Okay, and if you have more time in future, then you can give time for that. Okay, but don't give too much time for a single subject at the cost of the other subjects. Okay, so then you have to write your tests. Okay, tests are also very important. So these three things, if you are able to take care, then you are actually doing very well in your preparation. One, you're building your concepts, whether you're attending the classes or you're writing your own notes, you're building the concept. Second, you're doing the revision and practice very well, where you have to have a identified fixed resources from where you're doing it. And of course, you have to write a test series. So if you're able to focus on all these three segments, then you would have a very strong preparation, my dear students. Third one, this is again a commonly committed mistake, is that we spend a lot of time attending classes and research, but very less time on revision. What students generally do is that, let us say that engineering mathematics is going on. So they focus on engineering mathematics at that time. Now, let us say the other subject has started. Now they altogether leave the engineering mathematics and they go to the next subject. The problem is that if you make engineering mathematics simple when you are preparing itself, then what you can do is that when the next subject is going to start, whatever subject, I don't want to name the subjects because all the students are watching this, right? So what you can do is that if you are able to keep a component of your time, all daily time that you're having, a component of it to revise the concepts of the previously completed subjects, it's going to be a big bonus and confidence booster for you. Unfortunately, this is one of the most committed mistake that the students do not have a strategy for revision, a strategy for practice and test. Either we do too much or we do too less. Okay, so both are going to be a problematic. One of the major misconceptions that the students have regarding tests is that they try to postpone the test. Okay, I will get a lot of clarity over a subject, then I will go for test. Opposite will also be beneficial. Okay, you have attended classes, you have done a moderate amount of revision, okay, and you have also solved some amount of problems. Take the test. Okay, don't delay the test too much. Okay, what happens if you are delaying test is that you will actually accumulate all the tests. Okay, and the tests are there to learn. Okay, the fundamental reason why the test is conducted is for you to have a learnings, to understand where you are lagging. Okay, so that you can focus on that. See, when I started my preparation, my test writing has helped me a lot, because like many of the students, I'm also a very average student. Okay, so once a chapter used to get completed, I used to write a test on that particular thing, so that even though I don't write tests, even though I didn't have tests, I used to conduct test myself. Okay, some places I used to lag that. I used to conduct a test myself to understand whether I'm able to solve the problems within the fixed amount of time. What are the commonly committed mistakes? But my rank was not so great. So initially, don't think about ranks, don't think about marks. Focus more on learning, my dear students. When you are start of your preparation, write tests, it's very important. But more importantly, don't focus on marks, focus on the learnings that you are getting from the test. This is very much required. Okay. So these three things, I feel that these are the commonly committed mistakes. So if you are able to take care of your preparation at the start itself by understanding how the mistakes are committed by the other students, and if you're able to avoid them successfully, then you're going to have a very, very successful preparation. So let me see the queries if the students have any. So I'm in my 8th semester. Is it advisable to take GATE 23? So Vishal, have you started your preparation, Vishal? Did you start your preparation? So how to cope with college classes and GATE classes? See, because you have asked the question, I'll just give you a one line answer, but we have already made a dedicated video on how to manage the college preparation and the GATE preparation. Okay. One thing I want to tell here in a very concise manner is that whenever you are managing so many things, it's very important to know the priority. What is the most important thing in your life? Question yourself, what is the most important thing in your life? Because more often than not, okay, if you don't prioritize, your mind will prioritize. Okay, and your more importantly, your mind will always prioritize the wrong things. Like, okay, opening a mobile every day at the start of your day, okay, it's going to be a biggest distraction that you can ever have. Your mind starts controlling you, right? But if you know that what is actually required for you, what is your priority in life, then you will try to focus accordingly. I feel for any college student, career is the most important thing. Whether you're preparing for the GATE examination or any other competitive examination, I always feel that your career should be your most important priority. Okay, college preparation, the best thing about GATE preparation is that your college preparation will help your GATE preparation because the subjects are more or less the same, right? So you can definitely have a successful GATE plus college preparation very much. So I would love you to watch the video that we have made on how to manage the college and GATE preparation. Okay, so Kishan is asking a question, sir. I've started my preparation. How should my approach be towards the GATE examination? Okay, as 6 months is left, so can I crack GATE 22? Okay, so I'll be discussing the same thing now. Okay, so how many hours should I study? I will not give a straightforward answer for this because it's a subjective answer, right? Some students, for example, if your basics are not very strong, you'll be taking a lot of time. Whereas the other students who's having a very strong foundation, okay, already have a good knowledge about the subjects, then they would be taking lesser amount of time. Okay, so what I will be rather telling you is how to make a study plan, how to do the preparation. Okay, that is something I will be focusing on, which will be very helpful for you. Okay, so Vishal is saying that I did not start my preparation. Vishal, the first thing I wanted to ask you is that why you wanted to write your GATE examination. It's very, very important to know that why you are writing the GATE examination. First, find the answer for that. Second thing is that definitely you can start the preparation now also, and you can write your GATE 23, because I already told you, okay, if you're having a strong 1 year preparation, it is great. But 2 year preparation is going to give you a lot of time for preparation. I already told you that even though I'm recommending you 2 year preparation, but you have to write the GATE examination every year. Okay, so I will be telling you the study plan which fits that. Okay, you can see whether you can follow that, or you can ensure that if you, because you're in the 8th semester, probably you will have a lot of time. Okay, if you decide that you're going to drop out and prepare for 1 extra year, then of course you will be having a lot of time. Then 1 year preparation should be more than sufficient. Right. So let me now start, my dear students, in explaining you, right, how to make the study plan for your preparation. First of all, so let me see if my pointer is visible to all of you. I think what I'm writing is visible to all my students. Yes. Is that visible to all of you? Is the color of the pen fine for all of you? Okay. So we are talking about GATE 23 study plan, right? So currently we are in the month of July. It means 7 months down the line, 7 months down the line, you are going to have a GATE 22 exam. And after a year, you have a GATE 23 examination. Correct? Now, the very first thing that the students, what I feel the students have to do is that whatever time they have to split into 2 parts. Okay? One is where you are learning the concepts. Okay, so either you are following any particular teacher for your preparation, okay, by joining an institute, or you are preparing yourself. Okay, so when you are learning the concept, this is a time which needs to be fixed. How many number of course, if you are attending the class of any faculty, okay, with live classes, then of course it is already taken care, right? It is already taken care if you are attending the live classes. But if you are taking such a course where it's a self-paced learning, you are purchasing a course where okay, you can watch the lecture any point of time, then of course it requires a discipline. Okay, so it requires a discipline, my dear students. So discipline is very much required, because a fixed amount of time will go into the learning concepts, right? So when you're learning the concepts, we will be writing the notes, right? The next part is your self preparation. So when you're doing your self preparation, my dear students, at that time you will be doing revision. So for you to revise, you should have a very strong focused notes. So notes is going to play a very important role in your revision. So when you are doing your revision, the very first revision that you are going to do is to better your understanding. So the purpose of doing the first revision is to better your understanding. So preferably you have to do on the same day or the next day. Okay, so in order to make your understanding better, you will be doing your first revision. The second revision is to identify those areas which are very, very important in your preparation. What is that? Identify the areas which are very important in your preparation. See, any subject you're preparing, there are two components. One is which makes your understanding better. Other, which is very important in the examination. There will be, let us say, 100 formulas in your subject. So out of 100 formulas, not 100 formulas are going to be very important. Maybe at 20 formulas, 30 formulas, 40 formulas are going to be important. Remaining things are more going to help you in understanding the concept better, right? Similarly, even the concepts also. Some concepts, let us say the concept of eigenvalue and eigenvector, okay, determinants, these are almost going to come every year. But some concepts are not going to come every year, right? So in your second revision, you have to identify those areas which are going to make your exam preparation very focused. So identifying important areas. So when you are identifying your important areas, it is suggested that you have a very good read first revision and do some previous year question problems. Okay, once you do your previous year question problems, at least 5 years, last 5 years, last 6 years, if you are able to do that, then you will get an understanding of what is that concept which is very important and what is that concept which is not very important. Okay, so you should not decide yourself, okay, based upon your comfort. You should see how the examination pattern is based on that. And once you do, then I would recommend the students to write a notes called as a short notes. I would recommend you to write a notes called as a short notes, which we had made a dedicated video. Abhijit sir has made a video on this, okay, on short notes, how to write the short notes. Crisply, I have to tell, if I have to tell you how to write the short notes, it's very simple. Okay, once you do your second revision, you will understand what are those areas which are very important, and only write those areas which are very important in the examination viewpoint or more confusing points. Okay, there are few points which are very confusing, those points. Biggest mistake students do at this stage is that they try to write everything. Never do that. And when you're preparing your short notes, you can use your creativity to the great extent. Means you can write your short notes in the mind map method, graphical representations you can give wherever there is a scope. You can format tables, you can have a comparisons. So if you try to write the short notes, then you will understand how to make it better and better. And after writing your short notes, you can take an expert advice. Okay, you can post the query somewhere. Okay, here itself in the comment box you can post, or somewhere where you will get constant support. Then you can ask whether we are going in the right direction as far as short notes is concerned. But writing short notes of your second revision is very, very important. It's going to play a most important role in your preparation. In fact, my January, okay, so my examination, when I've written my examination in GATE 12, okay, at that time, okay, last 1 month, I used to just prepare my short notes, nothing else. I used to just revise my short notes, nothing else. Okay, so this is going to play a very, very crucial role in managing different subjects, right? And revision, of course, then you have a practice, right? You should do a good amount of practice. So for practice, you would require some book material, okay, an exercise book, which is required for your doing a practice to gain confidence. And of course, you have to see how the problems have come in the last at least 5 to 10 years. Okay, 5 to 10 years, you can see how the questions have come in the previous year. Okay, then what you can do is that you can write the test. The best thing is that, see, when you are already preparing your classes, okay, when you have taken coaching, already almost 20 to 30% or 40% of PYQs are already covered in the material. Okay, so what you have to do is that remaining questions you have to cover. So the test writing is also very, very important. So what I'm trying to tell here, my dear students, is that you have to divide your time into 2 parts. You have to divide your time into 2 parts. So you have to make your daily routine in such a way that you are giving very high importance to your study plan. Okay, so this sort of clarity is very much required when you're going for a GATE preparation. See, it is not about your wish to prepare. It is about how much you are able to bring it to the execution, which is going to give you the result, right? So then let us say now you are there in the month of July at your pace. Okay, whatever your comfortable pace is there, by ensuring that you are doing your best possible preparation, try to ensure that you cover as many subjects by the month of November. Okay, by the month of November 21. Okay, so you try to cover as many subjects as possible with very good clarity. Okay, clarity, revision, practice. By implementing this, you try to complete your preparations, okay, subject preparation by November. Let us say out of 10 subjects, you have only covered 5, you have only covered 6. Try to cover as many as possible. But after the month of November, you should not touch any new subject. I mean to say, in the month of December, start of December onwards, no new subject has to be prepared. So whatever your syllabus is there, try to complete your syllabus by the month of November. After that, if any subjects have been left out, just leave it. Because if you start preparing the new subjects, then you are doing injustice to your other subjects which you have prepared till now. Because it's important that your preparation has to go through not only classes, but also the first revision, second revision, practice, PYQ test. These are going to be very, very essential components of your preparation. And then once you complete, now in the month of December, so here I told you that you complete your syllabus. Now, if you are able to complete your syllabus by the month of September, October itself, great. Okay, nothing more than that. Okay, great. And then the month of December, I want all of you to do complete revision. So this is going to be very, very important. This will give you an understanding of how much you are in touch with your subjects. Okay, what all areas you need to focus. Okay, which subjects you need to focus here. Okay, apart from that, if you are able to write mock tests. So I already told you, you have to write your test here. Okay, when you're preparing any subject, there is a component of test which is there here. Okay, you have to write your chapter tests and subject test. Here I'm telling about mock test. Okay, so mock test is where there is a full syllabus. Full syllabus is there. At least try to cover 1 to 2 mock tests. 1 to 2 mock tests in the month of December. Maybe one you can plan on December 15th. The other you can plan on December 31st, just to see how you are approaching the examination. Because it's okay. So before you actually go and take the exams very seriously, test very seriously, it's important to have a mindset of sitting there for 3 hours, how your mind is working. Okay, so you will get a basic understanding of how your mindset is for the examination and what kind of mistakes that you're generally doing. Okay, so this 1 and 2, don't be focused about your marks. Just give the examination for the exam's sake and don't be worrying about the marks. Okay, only thing is that all the learnings that you can have, that should be the focus of this mock test 1 and mock test 2. In the month of January, I'm talking about January 22, what you have to do is that you have to do your mock tests. Okay, at least 10 mock tests you have to take. And along with every mock test, you have to do the analysis part. You have to analyze it, where you are strong, where you are weak, what are the areas where you are losing the marks, and thereby you can do the revision. Wherever you find that, okay, so you are not very strong in so and so subjects, okay, then try to have a more revision on that particular subject. And by the month of February is your GATE examination. So in the month of Feb, you're going to have your GATE examination, right? So here you are going to write your GATE 22 exam, right? Now, once your GATE 22 examination is completed, then try to analyze your preparation. Okay, how you have done in the examination. What are the learnings? Just write on the piece of paper. Get it checked by one of the expert. Okay, in what direction you have to improve. Okay, so after that, analysis of your GATE 22. Yeah, so analysis of GATE 22 is very, very important. Get it checked by one of your senior or an expert faculty. Just get it checked. And then plan your GATE 23 preparation. The very first thing that you're going to do for GATE 23 is that you complete the uncovered subjects. Complete preparation of the subjects which are left out in GATE 22. Complete the preparation of uncovered subjects. Complete the preparation of uncovered subjects. Okay, so this is also very important. Try to ensure that your next 2 to 3 months of time, you are going to take in completing these subjects. 2 to 3 months of time you're going to take in covering these subjects. Okay. And then what you can do is that whatever remaining time is there till the month of September, till September, you're going to have a lot of time, right? So I'm telling you here that after February, okay, you have March, April, May, you will complete uncovered subjects, let us say. Okay, from June, July, August, September, you have 4 months of time where you are going to 4 to 5 months of time is there. Till September, you keep subject-wise deadlines, subject-wise time allocation with deadlines. So every subject, if you are, let us say, giving 20 days of time, so you just write in your book that by this date I have to complete. So what happens if you're putting time limit is that you will not try to go, in different directions. You will be focused. Okay, 20 days I have to complete it. I will do all the necessary things which are required. So if you are able to write down what are the necessary things that you have to mandatorily do in your subject preparation, what are the things that you have to avoid, it will help you a lot in your preparation. Okay, it will help you, more importantly, not to complicate your preparation. So till the month of September, you can do this. From the month of September, October onwards, October to January, you can focus on writing your tests, analysis, revision. And now, when you go through this process of your preparation, then you're going to have a very, very strong preparation. Very, very strong preparation. Now, coming to the number of hours to be devoted on daily basis. Number of hours, daily basis, right? So daily, how many number of hours have to be devoted? See, I will not comment too much about your number of hours because it is highly subjective, isn't it? One student will be having less time. One student is going to have more time, right? So what I would tell you here is that your classes and self-learning, whatever you're doing to build the concepts, so that it will take somewhere around 3 hours of time for that. And the remaining 3 hours of time, to start with 2 hours of time, 2 to 3 hours of time should go for your self preparation. So mind that 3 hours, whatever is there, this is not going to happen. I mean, whatever classes you're going to have, probably you are not going to have classes daily basis, right? Okay, so you might be having initially the frequency will be less. I told you that when the frequency is very less, at that time you can create the foundation for the other subjects, taking the help from recorded sessions. If you are a GATE Academy student, if you are have taken a coaching elsewhere and you don't have a recorded sessions, of course you can also follow the YouTube for that, right? Try to create, the idea is to create the foundation at the start. So 2 to 3 hours of time have to go into the self preparation, in which around 70% to 80% of time will go to the subject you're currently preparing. Okay, current subject. Okay, remaining 10 to 15% of time you're going to devote for previous subject, short notes revision, right? SN means short notes. So you're going to devote for your short notes revision 10 to 15% of time. So if you are left with any time, so what you can do is that this 10 to 15% of time, sometimes you can do the revision, sometimes you can take some problems. Okay, so two approaches will help. Okay, maybe out of a week of time, you are allocating 3 days for revision purpose and 3 days for just picking a problem from the previously completed subject, try to solve it. So whatever your half an hour time or 20 minutes of time, whatever time that you are devoting to this is a pure gold. Okay, so I cannot explain you currently how important that time is. It's going to be the most valuable time you're spending, because you are making your revision very, very easy. Going ahead, this is going to become a very big tool for you, which 90% of students do not do. Okay, so this will be a very important time. Okay, majority of the students try to give the time here itself, the current subject. Very less people actually revise the previously completed subjects. This is where the short notes revision is going to help you a lot. Okay, so remaining, okay, how much time is there? Maybe another 10 to 15% time. okay, you can give it to your math and apti, your engineering mathematics and apti. Okay, so when I used to do the preparation, mathematics and aptitude is the time where whenever I used to get boredom with the technical subjects, so many concepts learning, okay, then I used to open mathematics or aptitude, because it's more like puzzles. Okay, your mind will get refreshed. Okay, it's only about problem solving, right? So your mind will get refreshed if you are keeping some time. And of course, the biggest advantage is that you are preparing for the 28 marks of your uh, gate uh, gate preparation, right? So this is also a very, very important time that you are devoting for yourself. Okay, so I have explained you about the study plan, right? The study plan, how you have to approach it. Okay, the timelines I have given you, by when you have to complete, what is expected in the gate 22 preparation. So how you have to pace your gate 23 preparation, by when you have to complete your preparation. Okay, so from when onwards you have to take your test series seriously, both for gate 22 preparation as well as gate 23 preparation. And also we discussed about the how to approach your number of hours in the daily basis. So I think more often, I think we have done the justice to this session, right? So we discussed about the preparation tips which are required for this preparation. We understood why 2-year preparation is going to be very, very helpful for you, and common mistakes. And lastly, we have discussed about the study plan. I believe we have done the justice to this session. So let me take few queries if the students are having. If any of the queries I'm not able to cover within the next 5-10 minutes, then apologies, and you can post the queries in the comment box below once the session gets completed. Okay. Having said that, you can try to post as many queries as possible in the limited uh, 5 to 10 minutes of time that we have. Right. So really appreciate, because see, this is a 50 almost a 1 hour session, right? So I really appreciate the students who have been there from the first minute to the last minute, right? So that's a great thing. Okay, so sir, I'm first year EC from Andhra Pradesh. I'm targeting for gate 23 and gate 24. So kindly please tell, is there any batch? Yes, there is a batch which is going on. Okay, so I'll be displaying you a number. You can contact to that number. Okay, you can approach this number. Okay, if you wanted to have any queries on the admissions, right? Is there any Gate Academy YouTube channel which is enough for gate preparation? See, first of all, I wanted to tell you that probably you will not find all the content in one place. Okay, so you will not have an organized channel which provides you everything from start to bottom. Okay, so if you feel that there is a need for taking classes, it's better to have a purchased content, because it will be more organized in nature. So gives a free study material. So basically we made a video on the standard reference books that will help you out. Okay, if you are only interested in about the study material, okay, so there are a lot of notebooks available in the Google. Okay, so you can search it and get it. So I'm almost done with my preparation, but mathematics I've not studied anything. 2 core subjects are going on. When to give time to maths, please explain. Okay, I think Kishan, you are having a lot of time which is left. Okay, if you are finding it difficult to manage mathematics along with the core subjects which are going on, okay, so we have already allocated a time, okay, good enough time for mathematics in the study plan. Okay, in the classes schedule, we have already given a good enough time for the mathematics. So at that time you can prepare mathematics. Okay, because of the fact that you have already preparing, okay, with the in middle of 2 core subjects. So I would request you to make the justice to that subjects. And of course, when the mathematics starts, you can put complete focus on that subjects. Okay, so don't worry about it. So by studying textbooks, can I try for GATE? It's a very good question, Vinod. Definitely you can do well if you follow the textbooks or NPTEL lectures. But my suggestion here is that you should first of all follow your previous year questions. Previous year questions will help you to understand what are those topics which are important and what are those topics which are not important. Okay, but if you are not having a strong foundation, basics, or if you are not disciplined, then I would suggest you to think about the taking coaching elsewhere. But if you are comfortable preparing yourself, okay, if you are good in self discipline, if you have a normal understanding of a particular subject, then I think you can do the self preparation. That's fine. Yes, Brijesh, time is money. Agreed. So reference books for civil, we made a video. Okay, so please follow that video. Okay, you can go to the Gate Academy channel. First of all, I will be requesting all the students, okay, who are actually appreciating our content, whatever content we are doing, a lot of live quiz sessions. We are making a lot of motivational sessions, notification videos. Okay, if you are actually impressed by our content, what we are presenting, okay, you can definitely give the suggestions. Definitely, whatever suggestions, feedbacks, it is welcome, most welcome. But if you are liking our content, so please ensure that you are subscribing to our channel and liking and sharing the video with your friends. This is going to be helpful for your friends also, and this is also going to be very helpful for the videos also. Okay, so Vinod, I would be requesting you, okay, so to contact the right person. Okay, you can see the a mail ID which is given here, a number which is given here. Please contact, you will get the details which are required. Okay, so if any student wants a dedicated strategy for any stream, because obviously within 5 minutes it's difficult to discuss about the strategy and subjects specifically for any stream. Okay, so what I would request you is that put a message in the comment box, okay, after the completion of this video. So what we will do is that based upon the demand of the students, we will make a video on it. Right, guys? So thanks a lot for watching the session. Really appreciate it that you all have found the time for this particular video. And I hope and I believe that this video is very, very helpful for all those students who are just starting their preparation or thinking about how many years I have to prepare. I believe that you got a clarity about the benefit of having a 2-year preparation. And thanks a lot, my dear students. Wish you all the very best. Take care of your health. Bye-bye.